Hello learners and a very warm welcome to this session. I am delighted to have you here. Through this lecture, Introduction to Human Values, the goal is not just to share knowledge but also to inspire curiosity, encourage critical thinking and help you connect what you learn to real life situations. Treat each lecture not just as a lesson, but as an opportunity to grow and expand your perspective. In this lecture, Introduction to Human Values, we will be exploring a fascinating area of human values, the study of human values and professional ethics. Before we proceed, let me give you a clear overview of what you will be able to learn by the end of this module. By the end of this module, you will be able to go through following objectives: concept of values, nature of human values, core ethical principles, relationship between ethics, values and morals. Let us start with objective first, that is concept of values. Values are caught rather than taught. The term value originates from the Latin word valor, which signifies precious or worthiness. Values are the beliefs and principles that steer to our actions and decisions. The fundamental beliefs shape our thoughts, actions and choices. Individuals with strong values are viewed in society as reliable and trustworthy. From an early age, we absorb values such as honesty, kindness, respect for elders and discipline, often through the example of our parents, teachers and elders. Values also aid in resolving daily conflicts and guide us in making ethical decisions. Living by values can be seen in everyday actions like helping classmates, engaging in group projects or lending support to someone in need. Moreover, values like teamwork and discipline are essential for success in sports. Practicing gratitude and forgiveness fosters harmony within families and schools. Values function similarly to the tracks that keep a train on course, allowing it to move quickly, smoothly and with purpose. They enhance the quality of life. Values consist of the firmly held beliefs and principles that direct individuals' actions and help them determine what is right, meaningful and valuable in life. They serve as benchmarks for judgment and influence choices, attitudes and behaviors. Human values, which encapsulate the essence of humanity, emphasize virtues such as justice, accountability, compassion, love, peace, respect and honesty. These principles guide individuals to act honorably, maintain peaceful relationships and contribute positively to society. Human values represent the ideals that a person prioritizes in life. They form the core values that shape our character and dictate our actions. These values are crucial as they define our identity and navigate us through life. Nurturing and upholding human values fosters personal growth, social unity, and overall societal improvement. They lay the foundation upon which individuals build their character, make ethical decisions, and positively impact their own well-being and that of others. The quest for values is a common thread among all living beings on a planet. The distinction remains that these values might be termed differently. Examples include human, moral, and ethical principles, with human values holding the highest importance among them. Each individual harbors these ideals within, and their character is a reflection of these values. To protect and promote human rights, these ideals have been formally articulated in various laws, declarations, discussions, meetings, conventions, and more. Acknowledging these human values on a global scale and advocating for their practical application has been a significant initial step taken by many nations. Thus, human values serve as an inspiring force that encourages us to apply our moral values, especially in conflict situations, helping us to rise above negative attitudes when facing confrontational challenges. The assertion that a human being devoid of values is merely an animal holds true. Nonetheless, when core principles become embedded in individuals' characters, it transforms into value-based education, which not only provides moral guidance but also nurtures a person's overall character. The beliefs, values, and standards that individuals follow as a roadmap in their everyday lives are referred to as human values. These ideals have a profound impact on human nature. Without these values, individuals are akin to scentless flowers. From a societal standpoint, these values represent a set of behavioral norms that individuals choose to adopt in order to maintain their social connections. Human values are crucial to our existence, influencing our conduct and directing our interactions. Over time, they have been shaped by societal influences, religious beliefs, and geographical factors. However, certain values such as freedom, love, and wisdom are recognized universally. In the contemporary world, human values are vital for maintaining harmony and protecting society. Implementing human principles is key to upholding morality within the community. By creating a link between personal relationships and human values, individuals can live in harmony with one another. Now, coming to the objective number 2, nature of human values. Human values are inherent in every person, reflected in their character. Individuals everywhere, regardless of their religion, caste, or creed, collectively embody these values. For instance, universal human values include tolerance and mutual acceptance, sharing and caring, fostering brotherhood, friendship, empathy, love, and compassion towards others. Human values are basic principles and beliefs that guide human behavior, decisions, and relationships. They help individuals distinguish between right and wrong and shape their character and personality. Key features of human values are implantation of human values. The establishment of human values starts in childhood, guided by parents, and reinforced during a child's upbringing. Children learn more about these values from peers, teachers, and others. Such values encompass honesty, discipline, love, peace, and justice. Human values and culture. Every culture possesses its own value framework. For example, in India, the value system plays a central role in all human endeavors. Pro-social actions such as respecting elders are honored and esteemed, while antisocial actions like disrespecting women are denounced and penalized by society. Path to peace. Practicing human values ultimately fosters prosperity, which consequently leads to peace. Additionally, integrating these values into human relationships promotes better understanding among individuals. Human values encourage individual growth. The primary focus should be on self-personal development. Comprehensive self-awareness is essential. Today, many people look to others for guidance in achieving success, which is understandable since we all have role models influencing our thoughts. However, there remains a subtle difference in how individuals perceive actions. Human values aligned with fundamental elements of the Indian education system emphasize individual growth and advancement. The Indian education system, being one of the oldest in the world, possesses qualities that are unique and unparalleled elsewhere. Universal in nature, human values such as truth, honesty, love, peace, tolerance, and respect are found in all societies across the world. Every culture teaches its members to value good behavior, moral conduct, and respect for others. Although customs and traditions differ from place to place, the core values remain the same. For example, honesty is appreciated everywhere, even though the way it is practiced may vary. This universality helps in promoting understanding, cooperation, and harmony among people of different cultures and nations. Now, coming to the important point, that is, human values are learned and acquired. Human values are not inborn, they are learned gradually through socialization. Family plays the most important role in teaching values such as love, care, honesty, and respect. Schools help in developing discipline, cooperation, and responsibility. Society, religion, culture, and personal experiences also shape an individual's value system. Through observations, imitation, education, and experience, individuals acquire values. Now, coming to the next point, guiding principles of behavior. Human values act as guiding principles that influence human behavior, decisions, and judgment. They help individuals decide what is right or wrong, or what is acceptable or unacceptable. Values guide people in personal life, professional life, and social interactions. For example, the value of honesty encourages a person to speak the truth, while the value of justice promotes fairness. Thus, values provide direction and purpose to human life. Now, coming that the human values are socially approved. Human values are accepted and approved by society because they help in maintaining social order and harmony. Society encourages values like cooperation, tolerance, equality, and respect for others, as these values strengthen social relationships. Individuals who follow socially approved values are respected and accepted by society. Such values reduce conflicts, promote mutual understanding, and ensure peaceful coexistence among members of society. Now, coming to the need and importance of human values. The cultivation of human values is essential for several reasons. Number one, to shape an individual's life and provide opportunities to perform on a global scale. Number two, to mitigate violent activities, unrest, and social or political crisis. Number third, to reinforce democratic culture within society. Number four, to transcend narrow perspectives based on caste, religion, etc. Number five, to foster national unity and integrity. Number six, to enhance linguistic and communal harmony. Number seven, to ensure inclusive growth. Number eight, to bridge the gap between the affluent and the underprivileged. The significance of human values lies in their ability to clarify what individuals deem important in their lives. Human values encompass various dimensions, including integrity, morality, and benevolence. The value system is dynamic and can evolve based on context or social settings. This indicates that an individual may hold a specific set of values in one situation while adopting a completely different set in another. A particular component of values is self-esteem, which can be categorized into two forms: internal and external. External self-esteem focuses on how others view you, whereas internal self-esteem pertains to your self-perception. Individuals with high external self-esteem desire to be regarded positively by others, while those with high internal esteem prioritize being liked by others due to their own self-approval. Now, coming to the objective number 3, that is core ethical principles. The 5 fundamental human values include: number 1, right conduct; number 2, peace; number 3, truth; number 4, love; and number 5, non-violence. Values associated with right conduct encompass self-help skills, posture, self-sufficiency, neat appearance, maintenance of belongings, dietary habits, hygiene, and modesty. Next, social skills. willingness to help others, minimizing waste, promoting a healthy environment, good behavior, proper manners, and nurturing positive relationships. Now, coming to ethical skills, adhering to a code of conduct, exhibiting courage, being dependable, fulfilling duties, working efficiently, taking initiative, demonstrating perseverance, punctuality, resourcefulness, showing respect for all, and embracing responsibility. Values linked to peace include gratitude, happiness, harmony, humility, inner stillness, optimism, patience, reflection, satisfaction, attention, calmness, concentration, contentment, dignity, discipline, equality, equilibrium, faithfulness, focus, self acceptance, self confidence, tolerance, self control, self discipline, self esteem, self respect, sense of control, and understanding. Values pertaining to truth consist of optimism, precision, curiosity, discernment, fairness, bravery, honesty, integrity, alignment, thought, word, and action, intuition, justice, purity, reason, self reflection, sincerity, a spirit of inquiry, synthesis, pursuit of knowledge, trust, truthfulness, and determination. Now, values associated with love, they include affection, acceptance, care, compassion, consideration, dedication, devotion, empathy, forbearance, forgiveness, friendship, generosity, gentleness, humanness, interdependence, kindness, patience, patriotism, reverence, sacrifice, selflessness, service, sharing, sympathy, thoughtfulness, tolerance, and trust. Values concerning non-violence are: number 1, psychological, universal, love, kindness, compassion, concern for others, consideration, forbearance, forgiveness, good manners, happiness, loyalty, and morality. Now, coming to the social values, valuing other cultures and religions, harmlessness, brotherhood, environmental, stewardship, respect for property, citizenship, equality, national awareness, perseverance, and social justice. Now, coming to the objective number 4, relationship between ethics, value, and moral. The concept of ethics, values, and morals are profoundly intertwined, guiding human actions while differing in their breadth and origins. Values serve as the foundational layer, shaping a more detailed moral system, whereas ethics represent the principles that extend these concepts within a wider societal or professional framework. Values encompass broad individual beliefs regarding what is important, desirable, and worthwhile in one's life. They function as the foundational ideas that assist individuals in establishing their priorities, covering a wide array of topics from preferences in aesthetics to deeply held convictions. Source values are largely personal and influenced by one's upbringing, family background, religious beliefs, and cultural context. Highly subjective, they can vary greatly between individuals. Then coming the motivational values. Motivational values serve as personal motivators, shaping one's attitudes, decisions, and aspirations. For instance, an individual who values truthfulness will feel an intrinsic drive to be honest. Now coming to the scope. Values are general and enduring in nature. For example, someone might value peace, which serves as a broad and abstract principle. Morals consist of a system of beliefs that emerge from a person's values, used to assess actions as right or wrong. They are more specific and prescriptive compared to values outlining principles that dictate appropriate behaviors for individuals. Source: morals are shaped not only by personal values but also by cultural norms, religious teachings, and societal influences, acting as an internal guiding compass for individuals. Motivation for this is individuals are motivated to behave morally due to their conviction that it is the correct course of action. Disregarding one's moral beliefs often results in feelings of guilt or regret. Now, scope for this is morals provide specific and context specific directives based on one's values. For example, if someone values honesty, their moral guidance would be do not lie. Ethics represent a system of moral principles and standards recognized and enforced by a community, group, or profession. It involves a logical approach to applying a set of principles in order to assess what is right or wrong in various scenarios. Source for this is: in contrast to morals, which are personal, ethics derive from external authorities such as professional conduct, codes, company regulations, or legal frameworks. Motivation for this is: adherence to ethical standards is often influenced by the expectations of one's group or profession. Breaching an ethical standard can lead to social or professional repercussions, including being ostracized or losing one's professional license. Scope for this is: ethics are utilized within social or professional contexts to establish a standard of behavior. For example, a lawyer is obligated to follow an ethical code that governs their conduct in a professional realm, even if it contradicts their personal morals. The interplay between these concepts can be visualized hierarchically, with values at the core influencing morals, which in turn are formalized into ethical codes. Values serve as the foundational beliefs. Values represent the essential beliefs that define what is significant to an individual or society, such as loyalty, fairness, or personal integrity. Morals represent actionable values. Moral principles consist of the practical guidelines that arise from one's values. If an individual places importance on fairness, their morals will guide them to treat everyone equally. Ethics codify morals. Ethical standards crystallize moral beliefs into a conduct framework for specific groups. For instance, a business may establish an ethical code derived from common moral values like transparency and integrity. An ethical dilemma can emerge when an individual's personal morals clash with the ethical standards of their profession or community. For instance, a physician may experience a moral conflict regarding a specific procedure, but find themselves ethically obligated to proceed. With that, we come to the end of today's lecture. Hope that you have understood it well. Thank you.